Hello, my name is Father Mike Camilli, and I'm a parishioner of Holy Garden Angels ever since this parish was a beginning in the 70 years ago. And I went to school on this parking lot, and because my mother and father were among the first parishioners to begin this parish when they went to St. Anthony's Chapel in Temple, which is where I made most of my sacraments and which is remembered by this beautiful statue that is now by our chapel here at Holy Garden Angels. I want to talk to you about parochial school because I'm a graduate from the class of 1946 out of Holy Garden Angels, and I want to tell you three things about coming to this school. First of all, I learned from the school to have a great attitude of gratitude, not only for the parents that they sending me to Holy Garden Angels, but also for the teachers who really worked and sacrificed their lives to teach me what I did to become what I have today. When I went to school here at Holy Garden Angels, there were about 200 kids in the school, which was on top of the old church. There were only 4 classrooms, 4 nuns. The 4 sisters, they taught, and one, the principal, was the principal. She was the 8th grade teacher. 7th and 8th grade teachers. And you know, you're going through a pandemic, virtual education as well as real education, person to person. And we did the same thing because we had 2 grades in every room. There were about 50 kids in the school room of that class, 25 first grade, 25 second grade, 25 third grade, etc. And the teacher had to divide up her time to give us instructions, at the same time to keep the other head busy. And it worked out well because in that process, while I was sitting, say, in 3rd grade, I could hear her talk when I was doing desk work as a 3rd grader to the 4th graders, and I anticipated learning. They taught me how to anticipate and learn more. And it worked, because when I was done with Holy Garden Angels, I went to Central Catholic, I went to college, I went to seminary, and I went to Rome and I got a degree in church history, a doctorate degree. And I'm here today, what I am, a retired teacher. Of course, you know, I'm 1 year younger than God. I'm 85 years old, so I am retired. I came back to home to be your priest. So that's the first thing I remember from the school. But you have the same kind of teachers in your school today. These are people, because we don't have any more sisters teaching in the school, who give their lives to educate you at a cheaper salary than they get in public school, but because they feel you're worth it. They love you and you love them. When the sisters used to walk down from the convent for them every day, especially in the wintertime, we waited for them down at the school, ran up the hill and helped them carry their books down. That's how much we love them and we're grateful for them. Number 2, I want you to realize that this pandemic thing really has some good that can come out of it, because it shows you that you have assistance from these capable teachers and from your parents who want the best for you, but you also have to use your energy to learn. You have to make use of that time in the way you know best. That's where you come in, and that's where your talents and your abilities come in to enhance your education. And number 3, spiritually. If there's anything I owe to Holy Garden Angels, it's my spiritual life. I was baptized here, made my first communion here, confirmed here. I was ordained priest. I said first Mass here, and I now minister here every Sunday and sometimes during the week. You know why? They taught me that God was so much a part of my life. I remember something the sister in 2nd grade taught us about praying. She said, I know you kids like to go outside and play, like you run around, you ride your bikes. She says, you do all kinds of things. She says, remember, but do it in an attitude of prayer. I don't expect you to walk around holding your hands like this all the time. She says, but the first thing you do in the morning, when you wake up and you're brushing your teeth and you look in the mirror as you're brushing your teeth, remember that you are a child of God. And remember also that you tell God that morning that your whole day is going to be a prayer, where you study, when you work, when you play, you offer up to God that as a prayer, and then you'll stay in the presence of God. So remember, be first grateful. Second, make use of the talents you have during this difficult time, but also keep close to God, who is always with us. God bless you all, and have a good year.